Hey, this is Neil.
This is Tyler.
We are Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons.
And you're watching Morgan Richards Interviews.
Hey, I'm Morgan Richards from Radio Cardiff, backstage here at the Stompbox Recording Studios. I'm joined now by a band who are truly the ringleaders of crazy rock and roll adventures. It's, of course, the wonderful Neil Starr and Tyla Campbell from Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons.
Hello, how's it going?
Hello.
What we did with a good link there, very well done.
Yeah, glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Strong link.
Yeah. So you guys right?
Very good, thank you. The album's coming out tomorrow, so we're all very excited at the moment.
Yeah.
It's good to finally get the album out and can't wait for people to hear it.
Yeah. So things are good.
Things are really good. Yeah, it's been busy. Got a busy old schedule coming up, so...
Yeah, we've got a big month-long European tour coming up, so we're going to start rehearsing for that soon.
Yeah.
Some few more songs off the album to play. I think we might try one or two more Motörhead covers for the Motörhead fans as well. So Neil, got to start learning those lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always tricky.
Yeah, fantastic. So guys, of course, now you're all gearing up to celebrate the release of the band's debut studio album, The Age of Absurdity. After really starting this project as a party covers band a couple of years ago, is it quite refreshing to see how fast it's evolved and starting again from scratch in many ways?
Yeah, I mean, we're still in essence writing songs to have a good time live. So we're keeping the kind of root of why we started the band. Obviously, we changed the name. That felt like a good thing to do because we were starting to write original material as opposed to just playing cover songs. So things kind of escalated from announcing the name at Wacken. It was a really amazing stage for us to announce the whole name change and everything. And I think we all had one of our favourite gigs that day as well in Wacken. After that, seeing the backdrop huge with the name on and absolutely rammed 10,000 people tent. It was a pretty special day, and I think one we'll remember for a long time.
My mother's still never forgiven us for the name change, though. A radio station the other day called us the illegitimate sons, and which is even worse. I don't think they realised, and she was not happy at all. She almost forgiven us, and then that came up. So sorry, Mum. What can I say?
I haven't had a Christmas card this year.
No, Neil came up with the band name, so my mother's not his biggest fan.
Okay,
it's okay. It's part of rock and roll.
Exactly.
But with that, of course, this project is truly the definition of a family affair, with the Campbell family and Neil being really as an adopted brother in many ways. Do you all see this more of a fun passion project compared to all the other bands you've been in over the years?
Yeah, I think there's definitely. I think it was less stressful. It's more of a fun. Well, it's kind of hard because with my other bands like the People, the Poet, we take ourselves very seriously in songwriting and stuff, but with this band, being with my brothers and then Neil, we've all known for a long time, there is a slightly different atmosphere and environment. But then you could say that, but on the other hand, being in a band is always like a family anyway, because it's always a family environment. You always get arguments over certain things and stuff, but no, it's good, and we're enjoying it at the moment.
It probably helps that it's relaxed. Like, I'm sure over the years in different bands, because we've wanted it so badly, sometimes that subconsciously might affect how things pan out. Whereas with this band, we're kind of just going with the flow and having a good time, and it didn't seem like there's any pressure at all writing the album and recording it. It was all very relaxed, and that's probably somewhere along the line helped out with how the album's come out. Okay.
And with that, Neil, you've actually said that writing the lyrics for this record was just so easy for you and just come naturally. Was that just really an emphasis of how relaxing the writing process was?
Probably, yeah. I didn't feel any pressure from anybody externally or within the band. Phil's always kind of said that he wants me to do what I want to do. He'll obviously will speak out on things if there's things he doesn't like or whatever, like everyone else in the band would, and anyone in any band would. But yeah, I didn't feel like I had to write in a certain way, so it just all flowed really naturally. And a lot, having recorded demos in Stompbox where we are now, decent recorded demos for me to write to helped, I think, as well, because I could get into the the vibe of it really easily because some of the riffs are so tearing. It got me quite pumped up, and I found it. I just found it really easy this time to do it. There's obviously periods of time in your life when you're writing songs that you have a bit of a block, but luckily on this album, didn't really have one of those.
Yeah. Okay. And with that, there seems to be that slight ever-change in sound throughout the record, extending from classic rock and roll anthems to kind of grungy riffs and alternative vocal hooks. When making this record, do you feel subconsciously you all tried to add elements that would surprise people and maybe not entirely expected of the name?
I think we just try to write good songs at the end of the day, no matter what vibe or genre it is. I think you're always going to get a slightly different style of music with Motörhead, because obviously we're all fans of Motörhead, but we all like our own. We all have our own styles of music. Like Neil and Todd were brought up on like grunge and stuff, and me and Dane listen to other things. So I think it was like a good cesspit of ideas, and because we all like different music, that's kind of how each song sounds a bit different.
Okay. We didn't have to, fit into a particular style really, because we've only ever released 5 songs before this album, so there's no kind of boundaries for us to have to work within. Because even that EP had quite a vast difference. Like you had the acoustic song at the end, which is completely different to some of the heavier songs. So, we kind of just felt that we didn't need to write in a particular way. And I think with having 4 or 5 people also contributing music ideas, it does help with a varying outcome then, Like if we've got one person writing all the songs, then inevitably it's going to be a certain style, but everybody in the band actually contributed their own stuff to this album. And even Dane, the drummer, is writing songs on guitar as well. So there's inputs coming in everywhere, which I think helps give it a more unique sound than it would be if you had one person, doing it all.
Okay, well, great to hear.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, of course, 2018 now is just going to be full of touring supporting this record, where you're going to be in Europe for the next couple of months and going out for all the summer festivals. I'm sure you all just can't wait to get on the road and play these new songs live. Yeah,
definitely. It's one of the things I do love is when you've been playing the same set for a while and you want to change things up. That's one thing we can do now is we've got all these new songs, we've got all the old songs where we can actually change the sets like every other show. So like a lot of the fans are very dedicated fans. They'll come to a lot, like more than one show, 5 shows. So it'd be good to give the fans a different show experience every gig. So yeah, we're definitely looking forward to going back on the road. Can't wait.
Okay, and with all that now, where else can we really expect from Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons in the near future?
Well, we're doing after the European tour, we're doing 5 shows with Ugly Kid Joe in April in the UK. So that's going to be good fun because my dad's good friends with them. And
one of my favourite bands.
One of Neil's
growing up.
Yeah.
So a bit of a dream come true for me.
Yeah, so I bet you can't wait for that.
Yeah, can't wait.
And then we got some more European shows, festivals, and then hopefully might do a headline UK tour at the end of the year. That's the plan. Nothing's been announced
South
yet.
America, maybe America, North America,
yeah,
Australia, hopefully. So everywhere we can, really. We want to try and do it as properly as we can.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of interest all around the world for the band, which is great for us, and hopefully it means we can go and play shows everywhere.
Yeah. Well, fantastic. Well, that's about it. Cheers, guys, for having me here to have a quick chat with me.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
You too. Best luck with everything now, and hopefully catch you again very soon.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.